We're back with another juicing video. Here, as you can see, is apples, and I'll be using the Ninja Never Clog cold press juicer to juice these apples to show you what it looks like. So for example, the Ninja Never Clog cold press juicer struggles a little bit with tough things like apples, but a fruit like apple can get a lot of juice, although it struggles. And so as you can see here, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 apples, specifically the Gala type of apple. And here we have the Ninja Never Clog cold press juicer. So the first thing to do, of course, is you're gonna have to cut up these apples into smaller pieces, because essentially this is the chute for the Ninja Never Clog cold press juicer. All right, so as you can see here, I just cut up the 10 apples, and pretty much you cut them into, like, 4 pieces, like down the middle. Then down the middle is just 4 pieces, and you can like then cut them into smaller pieces, right? Real simple. The goal is just that it can fit into the chute. So we're gonna start juicing the apples now, and we're gonna see how much juice I can get from these 10 apples. Now, mind you, these are smaller apples, right? Compared to previous apples I've used before that are way bigger, but we're gonna see how much we can get from these 10 apples of. All right, so you can start just throwing a couple in the chute first before we press the on button, and now press start. Oh, remember to have the juice. So see, with the apples, you have to push it through, and as you can hear how it struggles. Okay, so as you can see so far, I don't even think we're halfway through, but look at how much apple juice I'm getting, right? And so as you could see or hear how the juicer was struggling, you could see how like some pieces were still too big. Like this piece here is a little bit too big for the chute, right? So I would have to cut it into smaller. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this smaller. So I really have to get down the size of the apples to, like, small like this, so they can fit easier into the chute. Now also, the reason why I stopped is because sometimes with like a juicer like this, you have to kind of stop and clear out this area here. So after I juice these couple more pieces, I'm going to show what the area looks like. And so as you can see right now, this is how much pulp has come out so far. Just put it here so you can see. All right, so a decent amount of pulp. This is how much juice that I've gotten so far. Let's see, about, I'm not even sure. I'll measure the juice after all of the apples is done, because I still haven't finished, right? And I have these 8-ounce jars to make the measurements easy. But specifically, look at this area now. So see, this is what the area, I guess the filter or whatever it looks like. So now what I have to do is pretty much wash out this thing here. I'm trying to multitask with it. Hold on, give me 1 second. I think because of overdoing it with the apples, this thing is kind of stuck in there. Hold on. Oh, this is not pulling properly. Right? So I have to pull this out, as you can see. And the main thing is to clean out this. So one thing about this juicer is very easy to clean. All right? So I'm gonna be right back and just wash this out. Okay, so now I got this part out. I just want to show you. So when you get this part out now, as you can see here, like, see how much apples is in it? And so this affects the juicing quality, which, of the rest of the apple. So that's why basically with this juicer, you kind of have to take this part out, wash it out, wash off this area, and then I can continue with the juicing so that it can properly continue to juice the apple. So that's the only thing with this when it comes to harder stuff. You have to essentially halfway in wash it out so you can properly juice, because it does get clogged up with the residue. And again, the great thing about this juicer, it is very easy to clean. So I literally just ran this through the pipe and rinsed it off with water, just like that, to clean it. All right, so we're back in action. Let's continue. All right, so I guess I'm 2/3 of the way done. I guess I have to re-clean this thing one more time and then juice again. So basically these 10 apples would take 1, 2, 3 juicing sessions. You can see here the pulp again, right? I don't know if I didn't set this properly, because as you can see there's like juice hanging, so I gotta go check that as well. I don't know if I didn't put everything in tight enough, but overall, in the meantime, as you can see now, I have this much amount of juice. So right up here is 24 ounces. So I'm a little shy of like 22 ounces of juice, as you can see. You stir it up right here. And let's pour. So each of these jars is 8 ounces. So 8. Everything goes all the way to the top there. 8. 16. Oh. And 20. Yeah. And there's probably 24 here. So that's 8, 16, 24 ounces of juice right now. I still have not completed the 10 apples as yet. So overall, I'm not gonna record the rest. I'm gonna, yeah, as you can see, this is, how much juice you can get from apples, which is a great thing. As you can see, this is how much work this juicer puts in to get that juice. You can see, the residue here. And so for apples, because apple has a high liquid content, it's good to juice apples, right? Sure, it struggles a bit, but it's still really pressing the apples very well compared to like my previous. So I'm done. Everything's cleaned up, and those 10 apples gave me 8, 16, 24, 32. 40 ounces I was supposed to get. Well, close to 40 ounces, so this is a little bit short. Now, this is my favorite portion here, drinking this apple juice. Quick fun fact, there was a time where I was drinking so much apple juice daily that I was in my room and I kept smelling apples. And I thought that I had, maybe lost some apple slices when I would eat the apples, and maybe they fell somewhere in my room. And for days, I kept smelling apples in my room, and I'm trying to find where's the apple slice that I probably dropped somewhere. Guess what? All the apples that I was eating and all the juice that I was drinking was actually coming through my pores. And so my body, my natural body scent, became the scent of apples. So a lot of people don't know this, but when you eat more fruits and drink more fruit juice, it actually starts to come out through your pores and you start to smell sweet like fruits.